thought I would go ahead and put up a favorites video because I have not put one up in a while, and I have one fail actually from this past month and before that. So let's go ahead and get started on the favorites, and then we'll go into the fail. The first favorite item that I'm going to go over is my brushes. I'm going to talk about some of these brushes that I've been using over the last month. Well, a couple that I just got, but I've fallen in love with them. The first one is the Sigma Large Fluff Brush. This is the E50. This is the Sigma E50 brush. I take this brush and I put my powder from my eyeshadow and I put that all over my lid. This is such a fantastic brush that I just picked up another one through Sigma online because they're running a 20% off right now, and it was only like $11 and something cents. And I picked up another one because I really cannot be without one of these. I think I bought this a couple weeks ago, but I started using it and I just fell in love with it. This is the Sephora Featherweight Complexion. This is the number 90 brush that I put up as part of a haul a couple weeks ago. I take this underneath my eye and I set my under eyes with this brush. It is a beautiful brush. I've fallen in love with it, and I'm going to pick up another one as soon as Sephora goes into the fall sale. The next brush that I've fallen in love with is the Real Techniques number 100 brush. This brush right here is a nice flat-headed brush, and what I use this with is bronzer. So I take this bronzer, or I take this brush and I use this right up here on the crown part of my head. I take that through and then I brush it on and brush it around the sides. So that has been one of my favorites this past month. Another one that I picked up is the Sephora number 80. This brush is actually supposed to be used for highlight, but I don't use it for highlight. I just take my paint pot and I put a little on there and I just brush that over my eye. That's what I used for my eyes today, was that brush, and it is beautiful. The last brush that I've fallen in love with, and I just used it today, this is the IT Cosmetics Must Have Multi-Powder Brush. And this is actually a travel size brush head. This is what I used for blush today, and oh my gosh, it applied so well. And I'll show you the blushes that I applied using this brush, but this is a fantastic brush. This is the Believe in Truth Bergamot Herbal Extract Toner. This toner here is what I use at night. I just take 3 drops in my hand and then I just take it, put it in my hands, and then pat it all over my face and neck. And I use that one at night. During the day, my favorite toner is the Tingling Treatment by Tarte. This is the Exfoliate, Balance, and Minimize Appearance of Pores. I don't know how well it does with the minimizing of pores, but it does exfoliate really well. At night, I will use an exfoliator. That Peter Thomas Roth is what I've been using. And then in the morning, this will take it off, and it works wonders on my face. So the first thing I put on is my Jack Black Lip Balm. This is the Vanilla Mint Lip Balm. And so I'll put all my skincare on, and then I'll apply this after I apply my SPF. So I put that on my lips, and then I will start going in with my other makeup products. The next makeup product I have been loving is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra. This is in 360 Bisque Neutral. I use this on a normal day that I'm in the office environment. But this one is a beautiful one. It's got SPF 15 in it. The powders that I've been putting over it, and I had to stop using this one because I love this one so much. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. They don't make this one anymore, I don't believe. I've looked for it everywhere. This is in Light Warm, and it's got that sponge here. But this is a beautiful powder foundation that I use as a setting powder. It is not cakey. It does not crease. This is a beautiful powder for setting your under eyes. It's also beautiful for all over the face, just taking a big fluffy brush and using this all over the face. It is a wonderful powder. I wish they wouldn't have discontinued this, but I think they did. So I can't get that anymore, but I set it aside because I don't want to run out of it. So I went into my Holy Grail, which is my MSF Skin Finish Natural in Medium Plus. If you need something that won't make your face look so dry, this is a great powder to use for that issue. The bronzer that I have been loving, and I just started using this, is my Butter Bronzer. This is my Butter Bronzer that I just picked up, and oh my gosh, it just smells like summer. It smells like holiday. It smells like kind of a sunscreeny smell. It's such a beautiful bronzer, and I have it in the shade Bronzer. But anyway, so this is such a beautiful powder. It is, it almost reminds me of Hoola. This is such a beautiful bronzer color, and I'm telling you, this, the scent of this is so summer. It is just perfect summer. I don't know why I've waited so long to pick this up. The blushes that I've been wearing for the last month has been these two, and they're both by MAC. This is what I've been using this past month, and these are both by MAC. So this one is not a limited edition one. This is MAC, it's Gentle. This blush here is, it's a raspberry color, and it looks kind of scary in the pan, but I'll tell you, just using a light hand and brushing this over the cheeks, it looks beautiful. And the next one, of course, is the Jade Jagger. I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyways, this is the one in Moon Shimmer. It's a mineralized, these are both mineralized blushes, and I guess that's the reason why I love them so much. This is what I'm wearing today, and it just provides a bronzy kind of warm feel to my face. I really like it, and I think it looks really pretty. The two palettes that I have been loving this past month, and I haven't had them for, well, I've had one. Well, let's just show them. So I have this one, which is the Naked Basics palette, and then I have this one, which is the Naked Ultimate Basics palette. And both of these I've been using. This one I just started using about a week ago, and it's already Holy Grail status. Let me just be real. This one, the little latch is broken off there, if you can see that. But this is just my Naked Basics one that I use every single day that I go to work. I use these two all over the lid here, and then I use this one in the crease, and then I use this one to darken up the crease. Those are my Holy Grail eyeshadows. I use this daily, literally. And then this one is the one I have on my eyes today, which is the Naked Basics Ultimate Basics. I have not used the brush yet, but I'll show you the palette. So in this palette, this line of shadows here is what I have on my eyes today. That one all over the eye, Commando in the crease, and Tempted and to darken up the crease right there. This is a great palette to have in your arsenal, so I recommend it highly. The last makeup item that I have in here that I just started wearing is the one that I just picked up, and this is the Urban Decay Backtalk and Rush. So these two here. This is the lip liner, and I think I already put this on the last time. This is just a nice neutral pink color here, and then I put the lipstick over it, which is the Backtalk. There it is here, and there it is here. It's just a really beautiful, this is a really good lip color. The last item that I want to share with you is this. This is my Modern Muse that I picked up about a month ago. I've used this all month, and I've gotten multiple compliments on this. In fact, one of my coworkers, he saw me the other day. Well, I used to work with him. He just transferred to a new position. Anyways, he came into the office the other day and he goes, "What is that you're wearing?" And I said, "Oh, it's Modern Muse by Estee Lauder." And he goes, and he's married, so this is why it makes it funny, because he's a jokester. Anyways, he says, "Oh, that is so nice. I need to give that to my girlfriends." And I thought that is such a funny thing to say and such a compliment. But anyways, it is a really nice scent. It's a floral. It's very subtle and very sophisticated, yet still youthful. If you are looking for something like that, I would recommend that Modern Muse. My last item that I want to discuss is my fail. And so let's go into this. I'm going to put up the picture here of the product because I don't have it I returned it. I was on the hunt for something that I could use to help regrow hair on the top of my head. So I had been using this product for months. And yeah, I did miss a couple of weeks, but it wasn't like excessive. You know, you only use it 3 days a week. So that was only like maybe 6 times that I missed that. And I had seen some like little shedding of hair when I would brush it with my Mason Pearson brush. You know, I'd be brushing my hair and I'd see little hairs on the counter. But they were long. I mean, they weren't small. So my hair doesn't grow quite that fast. It does grow pretty fast, but not quite that fast. So, I mean, for the months that I've been using it, when I started to see the hair fall out, I was like, okay, well, either I'm just like a genius at this thing, or, you know, it's really working, or that's just normal hair growth. So I used it and I just didn't see the results I wanted. I had returned it. I know I got it on sale. I can't be bothered by using that for the rest of my life. I would rather use Rogaine every day. I mean, at least I didn't have to sit there and hold it every 4 seconds and move it on my head every 4 seconds for like 12 minutes. It was such a nuisance. So anyways, I stopped using it and returned it. It's not that it wouldn't work for some people, and some people have said that it works for them. It just didn't work for me. That's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you stopping by and watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully you subscribe. Enjoy the 4th of July, even though it's on a Wednesday. I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, which is great. So I took off work on Thursday. I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.